This I wanna nail sports to the bone. Top blogger, top YouTube channel. No matter which sports, here we got it covered. Subscribe and hit the notification bell.
Well, we have been asking for centuries and we got them in abundance today. Yes, man. 5 centuries on day 1. Talking about round 6 of the West Indies Championship. We saw 5 centurions coming out of day 1. So I'm going to spend some time, go through the scorecards, and you guys can let me know what you all think in the comment section. So I am taking the scorecards here from the West Indies official page, and I must say I saw bits and pieces of the different games. Didn't watch any of them in their entirety. So we will start with the Jamaica Scorpions versus the Guyana Harpy Eagles. And this one, I saw a good amount of it. And I must say kudos to the Guyana Harpy Eagles for rallying back like they did. Kudos to the Jamaican bowlers for getting off to a very good start. But I must give them a little bit of knock for not being able to finish off Guyana. You know, at one point in time, they lost 4 or 5 wickets and they were well under 100. But they went on to finish the day on 278 for 7. Yes, 278 for 7. I tell you, my people. They actually found it very tough at the beginning. Tejaran Chandopal, he was removed for 1, having faced 30 deliveries. Perez, he was removed for 4, having faced 30 deliveries. Tevin Imlak, he was left not out on 33 of 93. He actually got a knock on his thumb and had to leave the field at one point. Anderson made 1. Sinclair, this is where the momentum shift. After losing 4 quick wickets, Sinclair came in and he sort of did a good, he was counter-attacking. You understand? He ended up getting 23 of 18, but he played some good shots and, he was able to get the Jamaica Scorpions bowlers on the back foot. But the man that stood tall through the entire innings was Savory, getting 127 of 251, and that's on day 1. Because he's still there, he's not out. 127 of 251. We saw a little knock there from Versamy Parmal, getting 15 of 15. And West Indies spinner, Gudikish Moti, he was also doing his thing. He got a half century. 56 of 86. So Gudikish Moti there, my viewers and subscribers, chipping in and helping Guyana as they found themselves in a spot of bother. Now, in terms of the bowling for the Jamaica Scorpions, O.J. Shields, he led the way. He had 3 for 56. Pete Salmon 2 for 64. And Mansingh got 1 for 32. Mindley also picked up 1. He got 1 for 21. So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. Jamaica Scorpions and the Guyana Harpy Eagles doing battle. At the end of day 1, I would think that the Guyana Harpy Eagles dressing room, they are probably the happier of the 2, knowing that they started off so poorly and were able to recover like they did. So that is how things went in that game. All right, moving on to the next game now, my viewers and subscribers. We saw the West Indies Academy versus the Windward Islands Volcanoes. And that one is so far a low scoring encounter. Windward Islands, they were bowled out for 162 in 48.3 overs. So not a lot of batting there from the Windward Islands team. Now, batting for them, Pascal made 26, Arthanese made 20, and Benjamin got 19. At the back end, Springer, he made 31, and John made 20. So that is how they ended up getting 162. Now, bowling for the academy team, Lane, he picked up 3 for 30. We saw Alain getting 2 for 20, Naim Young 1 for 35. But Joshua Bishop was the man once again, proving very difficult to deal with. He got 4 for 24 to lead the bowling attack there. Now, the West Indies Academy having bowled so well, the batsmen, they were unable to really go out there and, sort of get a good start. They ended on 99 for 5, having faced 22 overs. And so far we have Alain getting 35, Teddy Bishop getting 18, and Bowen Tuckett, he is still there on 10. Now, bowling so far for the Windward Islands team, Tyson has 2 for 30, John 1 for 26, and Springer 1 for 43. So that is how that game is going so far. So the West Indies Academy team, they're still chasing. You understand? After a poor start, but they still can get up to that 162 and try and see if they can start to get a lead. But that is how that game is going. Now, if we move down to the Leeward Islands versus Barbados, this is where we had 2 Centurions. Yes, my people. Barbados finished in the day on 248 for 3 of 90 overs. Yes, 248 for 3. Craig Brathwaite, West Indies Test captain, he is still there. 117 of 275 deliveries. McCuskey, he scored a little faster. 101 of 148. Drake's made 22. And Cornwall has 2 wickets. Greaves has 1. So those were the wicket takers for the Leeward Islands. But the Barbados team of viewers and subscribers at the end of day 1 looking good. 248 for 3. So Rakim Cornwall and his team will definitely be looking to step things up on day 2. So Barbados looking pretty, 248 for 3 of 90 overs. So they are looking real good so far. Now, going on to the final game here, we have the combined campuses and colleges versus Trinidad and Tobago Red Force. And I must say, the Red Force team looking good. We actually got 2 Centurions on the day from the Red Force team. Batting first, they finished on 374 for 4. That's off 84 overs. So they are also scoring at a good rate. Yes, man, Trinidad and Tobago Red Force, they're getting off to a very, very good start. Utley, he made 47 at the top. Mohan made 4. Goalie made 6. But after those 3 guys went, that is where the problem came for combined campuses and colleges, because Mohammed and Goalie, they came together and they actually put on a master show. Mohammed ended up getting 157 of 228. And we saw, not Goalie, Django. We saw Django getting 151 of 163, right? And he's actually still at the crease. So 157 for Mohammed and Django still there on 151. The wickets so far for combined campuses and colleges, Goodridge has 3 for 37. Utley has 1 for 51. So there you have it, my viewers and subscribers. 5 centuries in one day. Let me know what you all think. Are you guys impressed? Or the guys are batting and making the centuries too slow?